final book in this series, the last book of book 3, When She Reigns by Jodi Meadows. I love these covers. I'm glad these actually covers match as well. So you have the fierce lady in the front. She's got this purple dress, this dragon tail across her. She looks absolutely amazing. And then you have the moons that's going on to book a bit more full. Ta-da. The first dragon, the last hope. Panica sees the fallen islands where gods are raising up out of the sea and destroying islands, but no one knows which one will be next. The hope bearer, Minkoba, believes her dream holds a secret to bring an end to the destruction, but in order to save her people, she has to find a legendary treasure, the bones of the first dragon. Myra's desperate search leads her and her friends on a dangerous journey into the heart of enemy territory within the Alakota Empire. I've definitely said that wrong, I do apologise. Where the Empress is more than willing to help for an impossible price. What will Myra have to sacrifice to preserve the land, people, and the dragon she loves? I love how this gets more into the dragons. Oh, dragons. So the final book in this series was very interesting. I had a lot more fun with them. I had a lot more fun with this series than I was expecting, and literally had different fun with it. Like reading more of the past and present. That is something I do love about reading, or even when I'm watching something, when we know more about their future. Sorry, past. From this point, we have two last year Dragon Shifter romances. I somehow wish I saved the series for later, because what sort of picks me up is for me it's a high rank. So jump in, but obviously because this was the next book series to read after my last book series that I read, which was the Dark King series. So I totally read the end of this book, last page, but before I was supposed to. So I knew that it was coming. I had no idea how. Now I do, and oh my, this literally. Yeah, I kind of cheated though. So if you heard me correctly. I said I read the end of the chapter first. I should have done that, but I had to. I'm sorry. Spoil. We pick up 10 days after the first god rose. The people of his island are dead. Well, most are. The group are trying to figure out where the Imperial spy is and learn about the memorial from the fallen. So the two, Aru and Myra, go to the memorial in disguise and find the spy, Alton, who has been locked up. Escapes with his Aru's help. Aru and Myra then go to the leader summit the next day, and then Myra sees Turta, her body double, die to kill the treaty. I should say this last book probably has spoilers. Anyway, Myra and the others learn how Fyra, leader who cornered the islands, trying to find the Empire. The team goes to the Empire first to find the dragon bones of the first dragon in hopes the bones can save the islands. So on the way, Myra learns that she's the shadow of the soul of a dragon. She will have to sacrifice herself in order to save the people of the Great Abandonment. They get to the Empire and the Empress greets them. Myra sees how the Empress used the dragon bones as some sort of intimidation tactic. The Empress asks Myra to heal her dragons. Myra tries but needs more power. Only after time she's able to. But when she does, Fyra's I can't say his name now. Forces arrive. So they use the North Stones that are unstable and kill thousands of people. But Myra tries her best to save them as she can. The dragons are healed and flee. The Empress refuses to take the refugees and send them back to their deaths in the sea, but keeps Myra. Myra takes the first dragon bones and flies. She gets to the boat, helps them flee to the Emperor's wrath. They get to the last two remaining islands and try to appease them. On the first of the two remaining, they see a sacrifice about to happen, aim to stop it. They end up having to flee with the god rises. They turn to the last island and she too rises. Oh my god, it literally just... It is then when Myra speaks to the first dragon, who tells her the Great Abandonment was set the day the first dragon died. It could not have been stopped, and then a new island could rise for the people of Myra gave up on her dragon soul. So Myra agrees, but she tries to get the Lala, her dragon, to tell her how much she loves her before their connection is lost for good. Time runs out and Myra dives in the water to create a new island. She wakes with Lala with her connection gone, but bond remaining. And the others arrive with all power gone. A new island is named Celestius, the Island of Dragons. I think that's amazing. It literally did make me cry, because the book touched me into literally the depth of my heart that I have. To the point where I was like, oh my god, this is literally sad. She sacrificed herself so she wouldn't be able to hear these dragons, feel the dragons how they are feeling. But she still has this deep connection with her own dragon, Lala, which I think is a beautiful dragon. She is a beaut. But she was literally just crying. So what I liked from this book, the Empire, getting to look at the Empire was amazing. We got a bit of their culture and how the function of the world of the Empress. I liked what we got, and I do hope the Empress can forgive Mara one day, but I doubt it. Fyra, the final villain. Oh, geez, I think he was an absolute arse. He was too scared to do anything all the time. I thought his end was good, and his arc was, well, for someone who cared so little, he had a great arc of violence, you know? Myra's advancement, my girl became a dragon, and then at her side of her go, she grew so much. I'm so proud of this girl. Mate, she did something, she overcome her fears, and she proved everyone wrong what she can do, and she did something amazing. She created a new island. It's so pretty. I'm just happy. So Aura's decision and Alta's redemption. Aru let Alta go to save people, and Alta did that. He saved many people, he saved lives. As Islanders guarded them, Aru forgave them, and in the way I could forgive Alton in a way. He was still horrible, but he redeemed if a little, just a bit. With Myra's final decision to let go of her dragon gift was heart-wrenching. It was powerful, but a great decision. I liked watching her have to struggle with there was no time. Death. This struck me, like, I cried the amount of death there was in this book. When I said I was crying, I still was crying a lot just going through this book. My eyes just really just red because the whole point of it, I was like, why are you doing this to yourself? This is just upsetting. It's completely insane because the islands really did rise to become gods. It would make sense, but I did not expect that at all. Like, these islands became gods. But I wish we knew more about these islands, these gods that was available on them, because I was quite interested. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for the next book review. Bye.